Did you know that millions of people literally miss out on voting simply because they are totally unaware of their registration status? Yeah, millions. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're going to make sure that doesn't happen to you, specifically if you are voting in Virginia. We're completely demystifying how to check and update your status so you can cast your ballot without a hitch. It is honestly a pretty startling reality to think about all those uncast ballots just sitting on the table. But hey, that is exactly why we're here today. We are going to turn that potential for Election Day anxiety into confident, informed action. To do that, we'll breeze through a simple 6-step roadmap. We'll look at why your status matters, walk through a step-by-step guide, troubleshoot common issues, update your info, use your registration status, and finally, take action. All right, kicking things off with step 1, why your status matters. So, why is checking your status ahead of time an absolute must? Well, confirming your registration guarantees your voice is actually heard. And honestly, it completely protects you from showing up to the polls only to get hit with unexpected bureaucratic hurdles. You want to walk in there, know exactly what district you're in, know your polling place, and just seamlessly participate. No election day surprises. Moving right along to step 2, the step-by-step guide. Let's get into exactly how you check this online. I promise it is incredibly easy. Seriously, it'll take you maybe 2 minutes. You just hop online and navigate to the Virginia Department of Elections Citizen Portal, scroll down, check the little certification box to accept it, and boom, your official voter record pops right up on the screen. Now, right before you sit down at the computer, just make sure you have 4 things ready to go. You'll need your first and last name, your date of birth, your locality, which is just the city or county you live in, and the last 4 digits of your social security number. Virginia uses those 4 digits as a unique identifier just to ensure system security and prevent duplicate registrations. But hey, maybe you're not a fan of the online portal. That is totally fine. If the internet isn't cooperating or you just prefer talking to a real human being, you can always call or shoot an email directly to your local general registrar's office. Those folks have direct access to the state database, and they are literally there just to help you figure this out. Okay, on to step 3, troubleshooting common issues. What happens if you hit a snag? Normally, you log in and all your polling place details are right there. Perfect. But what if you type everything in and the system says you aren't registered, even though you are 100% sure you are? First rule, do not panic. It happens. The fix is super straightforward. Just contact your local registrar immediately, and they will help you clear up any discrepancy. Oh, and here is a massive game changer. Let's say life got busy and you completely missed Virginia's standard 22-day advanced registration deadline. You might think you're out of luck, right? No way. Virginia allows same-day registration. This means you can show up at your polling place during early voting or right on Election Day, register on the spot, and cast a provisional ballot. So really, you are never too late to make your voice heard. Now for step 4, updating your voter info. Because things change, right? Keeping your registration current is just as crucial as registering in the first place. So, if you recently moved across town or maybe changed your name, you have a few easy ways to update your details. You can knock it out online via the Citizen Portal, you can take care of it in person at a DMV customer service center, or you can go old school and mail a letter directly to your local general registrar. Now, pay attention to this part, because this is where a lot of people accidentally trip up. If you decide to mail in your updates, Virginia law mandates that you absolutely must provide a physical, handwritten signature on that request. A power of attorney is legally insufficient here. Your actual, personal, physical signature is strictly required, no exceptions. Let's look at step 5, using your registration status. How do we turn all this prep into action? Once you've verified your status and know you're good to go, you are completely empowered to find your exact designated polling place online, maybe take advantage of the early voting period to skip the lines, and then confidently cast your ballot without any friction whatsoever. When you do head out to vote in person, just remember to grab an acceptable form of ID. And honestly, Virginia is pretty flexible here. Sure, you can use your Virginia driver's license, a DMV ID, a passport, or a military ID. But they also accept student IDs, employer photo IDs, or even just a current utility bill, bank statement, or paycheck that has your name and address on it. But let's say the absolute worst-case scenario happens. You get all the way to the front of the line at the polling place and you realize you left your ID on the kitchen counter. Do not turn around and walk away. You can simply sign an ID confirmation statement right there, affirming who you are, or you can vote using a provisional ballot. The whole system is literally designed to facilitate your right to vote, not to block it. And finally, step 6, take action and vote. We've covered the mechanics, right? You know what to do. Taking control of your voter registration is just a deeply empowering feeling. Since you are now an expert, please share this explainer with your friends, your family, your coworkers, anyone who might need a little nudge. A healthy democracy only works when we're all informed and participating. Now, just a quick heads up, this explainer is meant for general informational purposes. Election laws and deadlines can, and sometimes do, shift around. So always make sure to double-check with official Virginia Department of Elections resources just to ensure you have the absolute most current rules. All right, the ball is entirely in your court now. So my final question for you is this. Will you take literally 2 minutes out of your day right now to check your status, verify your details, and secure your voice in our democracy? I really hope you do. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer.